Hi, I'm DeQuincy, and we're going to be watching this second video, 2 of 3, in a series that provides tutorial support and training lifeguards on what they should do in the event that the victim grabs the lifeguard's shoulder strap rather than the rescue tube. The end objective that we're striving for as trainers is that our lifeguards prioritize personal safety. Personal safety is paramount. And if the lifeguard's personal safety is compromised for some reason, we want the lifeguard to remedy that immediately by escaping the situation and swimming away to a safe distance. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to watch this video, and then we're going to come back and do a breakdown for the benefit of those new lifeguard instructors and in-service trainers. Here we go.
What we're going to do here for this drill is that the rescuer is going to be facing away from the victim. The victim's going to actually grab the strap of the rescuer, and the rescuer is going to disengage from the equipment to have personal safety, or escape, as we said. Are you guys ready? All right, let's go.
Now that we watched the video, let's go back and do a breakdown and talk about what worked and what can be improved upon. Alright, so this video has the rescuer or the lifeguard set up so that they are facing away. And they're in a stationary position, and we see that here. And that the victims are coming from behind. Now, let's see what happens with the first lifeguard here. And you notice this strap. There's a nice loop that's going on. Okay, let's see what the victim does. All right, victim grabs that. You see it right there. So grabbing that loop and pulling the lifeguard towards them. Okay. Now, what's nice about this is we see that the lifeguard is realizing this, and rather than allowing the victim to make physical contact with them, they're escaping out of their shoulder strap right there immediately, and it's emerging. Alright? Again, this is not an ideal situation for the lifeguard. They're realizing that personal safety is the priority. They're escaping, going underwater, and swimming away. And that's what we want to see. Okay? Now, let's take a look at what's going on with the second lifeguard. Alright? And the situation is going to be a little bit different. What we're going to see here is that the victim is not going to grab a loop, but going to grab this shoulder strap that is around the lifeguard's shoulder and torso. Alright? So, let's watch that. And they make contact there. They're making contact, see that? And the lifeguard realizes that as the victim is pulling the lifeguard towards them, the lifeguard realizes that and gets out of that loop. Gets out of that loop and submerges and gets away. Again, we don't want the lifeguard to allow the victim to make any kind of physical contact with them. So we're seeing that. Alright, and the lifeguard swims away. A good distance just with outside of the victim's reach. Alright, so we're seeing that. What's also nice here is that we notice that the lifeguard is utilizing the rescue tube in a way that's putting up a barrier or a defense and extending it to the victim to encourage them to grab onto that. Again, changing a bad situation into a good situation, which is great. Again, how this situation was set up, communication probably wouldn't have been as effective because, again, visually the lifeguards were not looking in the same direction that the victims were. Okay? However, what we saw both lifeguards do was totally appropriate when faced with the situation of the victims grabbing onto the cord rather than the rescue tube. Alright? Thanks for watching this one.